paper, scissors, shoot. All right. So you guys get the option for Sunday morning or final battle. So you don't tell me that now. You can tell me that by the end of the day today, whatever you want to do. Sunday morning. So then you want to elect them for the pick final battle?
Final battle?
You get final battle.
Sorry, you know what side I want.
I already know.
Our side.
Yeah.
That actually works great. That's what I was choosing anyway. I was choosing final battle.
I love that video. The volume came in pretty damn loud though, Dill. I got to tell you that. Yeah, I love that
that's
video.
just the way the video downloaded. So.
All right. Well, I love that video. When he came to me about that, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm all about it. Let's do it. Let's have some fun." We'll have some more stuff. We're going to be filming some stuff Friday here. Actually, we'll see if I can fit into that damn frog costume or something. But welcome everyone to Swamp Talk once again on this Wednesday evening. Thanks for joining us. We got a full house here. Talking about a bunch of stuff that I know nothing about because I've been MIA at a few games. We've got the ladies here. They want to talk to us about the Siege game at White River Paintball. And then we got Matthew down here. He's got some MagFed stuff to talk about, some products that he's got going on too. So let's, you guys know me. MagFed's cool. I mean, I like the look of the style of the markers, but I need a bucket. I need a big, huge bucket on top of my marker to hit anybody. That's the only way I hit anyone is volume, and that's it. But other than that, how's everybody doing tonight? We having a good night?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing good too.
Cool. Where, Matt, where are you at? What state are you in?
I'm in Michigan. I'm in
okay.
East side
Cool.
of Detroit.
Cool. I thought maybe we could get some. Yeah, so we're all pretty decently close to each other within a 4 hour-ish so radius, right? Mouth, you're not that far away.
She's like 3 hours from me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 4.5 from Health Survivors, and that's with no traffic and no construction.
Yeah, I know.
I also said from me with me driving.
Yeah.
My travel time to Health Survivors is just ridiculous. I can't. I mean, I can't stand it.
I wish I had those problems.
But needless to say, so ladies, you had a little bit of a paintball game going on this year. What do we got here? Hey, General for Warsaw for Fulda this year. Wanted to say hey and reinvite you all to North. Man, I am definitely looking forward to Fulda Gap. That will be part of our trip, our first stop along our travel south as it starts getting cold. But ladies, so how did the game go? White River Paintball is a cool field. I've been there twice, I think. Had fun both times.
It is. It was. I like their layout. I'm really glad they ran the game the one way opposed to the other way, because if there are three different ways to run it. My favorite is container side versus wood side. It makes it fun.
Cool. Yeah, that was the first time I was at that field was the first time I had the very first event I was at with the 24-inch barrel for the Havoc. And I can't remember who the producer was at the game, but I lost a few rockets. Once he saw it, we're like, come on, we got to see it. that damn thing is shoot across the field at the time. But yeah, what is happening from Ontario, sir?
I've never been out there, so this was my first time out there. I got to give huge props to White River and their ref team. Amazing. I mean, it's a bunch of kids, but these kids ran it like pros. I mean, they were rivaling some of the pro ref teams that I have worked, that I played with. They were amazing. It was, yeah, like you couldn't have asked for a better ref team all weekend.
Like the banner says down below, boys and girls, like and share and all that stuff. Check us out on social media. Matt, have you ever been to White River Paintball?
I haven't, but I have checked out the field before online. It's interested me. I just haven't made it down there, and it's a little bit farther away from me than makes it a little harder.
Yeah. There are so many fields out there. There definitely are. There's my thing has always been, hey, have your favorite field, go to your favorite field, support your favorite field, but get out and check out some of the other fields because there's a lot out there. And I think we built more memories from point A to point B than actually at the paintball event sometimes. The road trips that we used to get into they're awesome. It's, everybody hanging out, having fun along the way.
Are amazing. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Sometimes they can be when you start getting over 22 people, the restaurant looks at you like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, they get a little cranky.
That's a banquet.
Yeah, that's a banquet. That really is, and that's sometimes the way it is. I have to apologize a little bit, guys. Hopefully I'm coming across to everybody real well because I'm using my cell phone because my interwebs is down still. One of the fun things about living on the road all the time is, I guess, I need to just buckle down and. So Monster Games, I need to sell 3 markers so I can get Starlink. All right, so come check out my stuff at Monster Game that I've got for sale. Buy something so I can buy myself damn Starlink. All right. But anyhow, okay. Let's keep going. We're going off topic here. All right. How was the what was the theme again? Scots versus
British. Yeah.
Okay.
It was supposed to be Braveheart, but due to copyrights and stuff like that, didn't want to get in trouble and take the chance, so they made it the Siege of Stirling.
That's all good.
So, and of course, I'm Scottish, and anytime I get to play a queen, I'm gonna take the roles.
True story.
All right, well, that's cool, definitely. So, I know who won. Bum bum bum. It wasn't you guys, huh?
No.
It was actually pretty. It was dead on Saturday afternoon, and then we went into lunch, switched sides, and a few little setbacks, and then picked it back up, and then Sunday.
Kelly forgot to say that. I mean, at the end of lunch, we were down 50 points.
No, we were up 50.
Okay, up 50. I mean, at the end of the day, Saturday we weren't down that much. Sunday though, man,
it was a triple.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. We got our butt handed to us on Sunday.
But everybody gave it their all. They didn't give up. They kept going after it, man. And I don't know, Sarah, this was your first time in a command role, right? I'm telling you, everybody out there.
I'm just a straight scenario baller. I'm only out there to drink beer and have a good time.
Down. She took full control of the center field, the center flag, which was the most important thing of both days, which was, I'm pretty sure everybody might have heard me yelling, "Get me that flag," all weekend. But she locked it down. She controlled it. She walking up and down, across, back and forth, all over the field.
I was long ball practice all weekend. My legs show for it. Like, whew. That red side, they peppered me. Good.
We took some hits, running back and forth, doing the line pushes and stuff. But man, hey, anybody looking for an XO? I'm not gonna say
Oh,
her name, but
she's commanding the England at Global Conquest this year. Come up, yeah. Look at that. Doon, doon, doon. So,
yeah, I'm not allowed
This
to
is
long
talk
live the
about
strictly
queen.
that
my
one
this
with her
is
anymore.
strictly my husband and my team supporting me and pushing me into these roles. That's what this is.
Yes. And
Global's
I
a fun one,
did
though.
make her a promise that I was supposed to be XOing at Global.
Ooh.
I had a good
And-
time.
Somebody's not, but that's all right. We'll still gonna have a
Well, I
blast.
have my Fox's Den family reunion that weekend. So
Desi, how you doing from Florida, sir? Looking forward to that game too. We're gonna have Super Game Florida coming up here in January.
yeah,
You
right
already
by
know
Maui, right
You
next
already know-
to Maui.
Yeah, you already know I'm gonna be in Florida anyways because it's warm in Florida and it's cold in Michigan. So cool.
What
We got
up,
the
War
War
Chickens?
Chickens.
I love that video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be some fun. Matt, how many games have you been to at Hell Survivors?
Oh gosh. Last year I went to 2.
Okay.
I
Have
was
you ever
just
have
getting
you ever-
back into the sport a little bit last year. I took
Okay.
a long break because I used to play when I was a lot younger, and I went to.
have you ever played the Global Conquest game?
Yeah, actually, I ended up leading the Canadian team last year. Just
All right.
because our leaders didn't show up, so just kind of took
I-
charge a little bit and had a good time.
Cheers. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, Global Conquest is a really, really interesting concept. 7 teams, 1 field. Yes, we are red for Monster Game, William. We got a favor was called in, so we're gonna have ourselves some fun. There you go. I don't know, Matt. You been out to crew?
Yep, I was out at crew. I went for the John Wick game. Had a
Yep,
good
the guys had a lot of fun out there burning down freaking
Yeah, they burned down my base.
burned down Paige's base. You can check out that video on our TikTok, Mad Frog Militia, or our social media. Definitely check it all out. All right. Let's see. So what else? Oh, where was that players party at? Because I know John went live for a little bit. Preacher went live for a little bit. It looked like you guys were almost like at a carnival or something.
It's
No, they
actu-
had that. Yeah, they had that right there at the Scream Park. They have like a whole haunted house set up.
Yes.
So they've done a lot more since
Yeah,
I've been there.
It's
Is
the
basically
Indie
what's
Scream
going
Park,
on.
and they have like picnic tables, and they have axe throwing. And
Yeah,
they opened
guys-
it up to the players for dinner. It was really nice.
you guys
It was very nice.
crawfish boil or something like that. Is that what I
one
saw?
of the teams did.
Man, Gator Mill. Shout out to
All right.
Gator Mill for that crawfish broil. Oh my goodness. It had just
Were your
the
were
right
your lips numb by the time you were done with 3 of them?
See, I like hot food.
Well, that's what I mean. Were your lips numb by the time you were done with 3 of them?
They were burning by the time I finished the corn at the cob.
Ah,
Not
nice,
numb, but burning.
nice,
It was like
nice.
the whole
Yeah.
outside of my mouth was just on fire. And I was like,
You get-
all
yeah.
right. So
Love fish. Good stuff.
Oh, Desi hitting it up for the NATO. I saw a little bit of an advertisement here for Fulda Gap actually about someone's leading the NATO side again out there. Someone, with a nice long beard like myself. So I'm not sure if I'll be playing or if I will be doing media, but we'll see what happens out there. Sarah, you got any interest in heading down to Fulda Gap?
That is
And-
definitely on our bucket list. We can't do it this year, but
Okay.
we have. Honestly, next year I think we are going to end up traveling more
Cool.
than Hells because there's fields we want to check out. So
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot out there. We're going to be taking this winter. We're going to be taking a nice little cruise along
And-
the Gulf Coast and stuff. So we'll be finding a bunch of new places to go.
right, and we can't forget our little young gun Noah, Gremlin that's going to be commanding Bones and
Yes.
Ashes. So we all best be getting down to Bones and Ashes to support him.
Need a bartender frog at
Fox's
Fulda.
Den is backing him 100%.
I can make everybody swamp water, no problem. I made this one a little bit strong. I made this one a little bit strong. I keep adding more Mountain Dew to it. Anyways, Mama's not going to want to go anywhere near me by the time we're done with this live feed because she hates the smell of Jameson.
I did want to give a shout out to Stephanie Kemper and Christy Weaver, right? Yeah. Christy K Weaver. Let's just say K.
We can't just cut her down to a K, aka the monster, because she's
the monster. They did an amazing job this weekend, and she was just so much fun. And even like in the middle of going and getting mission cards or just standing around talking, I'm just so bubbly, so happy, smiling. You know, it was awesome to go against her.
Yeah, we skipped to our one-on-one together.
Our
one, we skipped to it together.
Fun. Yeah, I think there's a picture of Zach and myself doing about the same thing one time at Fort Knox.
It was all in good fun. It was a blast. Yeah. Like, I'll shoot her again any day.
And that's one of the things we like to do is we like to have fun. I mean, all seriousness, we like to go out and try to win, but we want to win, but we have fun the whole time. That's the point. Yeah.
I told Sarah for upcoming Monster, we're opposing sides, and I was like, we got to rock, paper, scissors on the grinder. Get to the 50, rock, paper, scissors it.
The grinder.
Final battle, me and Dewan were rock, paper, scissoring at the Siege. Angry Gremlin from the Nomads. We were rock, paper, scissoring together and dancing and all kinds of stuff. Like, that's just what makes paintball fun.
Absolutely.
My mind went right to the gutter. Sorry.
Of course it did. Of course it did.
Yeah.
No, he was on red side.
Okay. Still. Anyways, the grinder is naked right now. The grinder is completely bare.
Yes.
Oh, it is level. We've done a few little upgrades to it. I think we're gonna let you guys notice them as you try to run across them. Yeah, the sand grades.
It's not 3 inches deep of paint. That'll be
no, you know how stinky that was?
Yes, I do.
Scraping that? Oh my God. And the spots where the piles are where we put it stink. So you'll know where we put that dirt.
Mud. It's horrible.
Yeah. But there's 8 inches deep of a certain product out there that is going to be a lot of fun to run across. But nice. Yeah, and there's a couple other add-ons along that way. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And we're not putting the grinder back together until, I think, Monday morning before the game, just because we don't want anybody to play on it. There's a plan.
Very nice.
There's a plan. We're going to lay it out, and hopefully it'll be some fun and bring some interesting runs back, because there's not going to be a bunch of bunkers on the slapstick anymore. So it's definitely going to be some fun.
Gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So all right. Well, let's segue here on off to Mr. Matthew. What do you got going on, sir? What was the last event you attended?
I was actually at Red Dead Junction at Kizzy Field recently, and
Brandon's game. I hear Kizzy started doing a little bit more to the field, like opened. They got a little bit more going on again.
Yeah, they're gonna keep working on it too. There's still more that they can build on. They had a good turnout this past game.
I played there a couple times for Brandon's games, and they were fun. Definitely fun place to go. And yeah, they were kind of quiet for a little bit, and then now Brandon was telling us that they're bringing it back. So that's really cool. It's another option, some fun places to play. And Brandon puts on a decent game. It's okay. I mean, it's a Brandon Page game. I mean, geez, no, I'm kidding. Well, old school scenarios, always some fun. I got to give Brandon some harassment. But Matt, tell us about that game a bit. Was it some fun, or what? How'd that go?
The first day, actually, I went there to set up a booth to kind of get my brand out a little bit, and then the second day I decided to play, and it was wild. Just like the people that were there in the CQB area, like we were really going at it for a while, and he brought some gentleman, I can't remember their name right now, but they used to go to the landing zone with a turret. And
I know who you're. Okay, yeah, yeah.
I can't. It escapes me right now, but
Right.
they mounted it onto the tractor, and we're pulling on a trailer, and he'd come rolling out with that as like a perk, or like even keep it neutral and just have it shoot at everybody. And like we're all playing like pump mechanical mag fed that day, so going up against a turret like that is actually pretty intimidating when you got that kind of volume of paint coming at you.
Fun. I just saw a notice go across my screen about my phone needing to be recharged. Hey, Hun, are you listening? Bring me my charger. I doubt I'll get my charger. Anyways, so you said you set up because you wanted to get your product out there. That's perfect segue. By the way, everybody like and share the stream. All right, let's talk about some stuff here. You got what do you got going on, sir? What is the down low about what you got going on?
So I've been doing some 3D printing. I do like industrial stuff though, so none of that like household FDM printing where it's like extruded plastic that's heated up. I'm actually using a company to do MJF and SLS printing. So just a little bit about that. It's nylon powder that's fused together different ways, whether it be lasers or resin through infrared. So it creates a nice strong part, very durable and perfect for paintball because we're all hard on our stuff. So I am generally somewhat focused on MagFed stuff, but I do have some other things too. I even have some prototypes I can kind of show you. And
yeah, please, definitely share what you got going on.
So here, this is a PEQ battery box actually. So what this is intended to do is like power gun cams. So whether it be like a zoom cam or like down the barrel, like aiming at you while you're shooting for those fun shots. You can get a battery pack in this that is pretty small and very light actually for what it is. It's a 10,000 milliamp battery. And this is nice because like you can mount it on your top rail just like you would a regular PEQ, and it keeps your gun balanced. So another perk to it though is too, especially talking about weight and balance, this can actually run a drone camera. So ThumbCam Pro 4K is only 12 grams. So it weighs like practically nothing. And you can mount that on your rail towards you, and it's not as big. Like most people mount like GoPros on their guns and they're massive and get in the way. And this is literally the size of your thumb. So good stuff there. I make some parts for like the EMF to cap off the end cap of the marker. A lot of people end up taking the front shroud off of it because they want to run like a Nemesis barrel and the front shroud doesn't fit over the barrel. So I've sized these to make it so that they fit over the Nemesis really well. Some mag releases. I got barrel extensions even too I'm working on for like the S63 Tactical to try to do some like stabilization of the round on the way out. And just kind of diversifying some stock adapters, trying to keep it pretty neutral as far as what guns I'm favoring.
Mm-hmm.
I got started with the Didam actually first. That's what I run.
All right. I usually run my Defender. It's the Defender or the 6, so I kind of relate to the Didam a bit. I mean, it's not the same marker at all, but it still is kind of the same deal. You can get a lot of paint down the field real fast.
Exactly. Yep. Like that hopper in the back and stock.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Kind of like
All right, boys,
running a
I
rock
hate to
rotor.
cut this short, but I have to go make dinner for the monsters.
Oh, let them feed themselves. Come on. No,
if it only worked that way, Bill.
If it only worked that way, believe me, I know. Definitely know. I warmed up pizza. But Sarah, thank you for joining us. Yeah, go feed those kids.
As always, a pleasure to be here, and I'll see you in a few weeks.
All right, hon.
I'll see
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So, anyhow, yeah, Kelly. So when are you coming up to Monster Game?
I will be there Thursday.
Okay. Cool. Looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. All right. So, what a lot of 3D different style 3D printed MagFed accessories. I the most I know about MagFed accessories is I have a Tipex with a Sarge kit on it.
Okay.
So we're talking old fucking shit. But
Tipex
yeah,
is still used a lot.
what's that? Oh yeah, definitely.
Too.
Definitely. I tried to set it up for First Strike, and I never had luck. The breaches never. I think the problem was I was using the Tippmann First Strike breach instead of one of the other aftermarket First Strike breaches, because those everybody else was using those, and it seemed to work great. But I gave up on that real fast. It just, yeah.
But it's hard to modify certain things when it's not intended for it sometimes. But I think they've done a better job with that now. There's some new stuff out recently, and people do it all the time. I see a question in there saying anything for the EMF. That was what I was showing. This is for an EMF. It's an end cap, and I make a mag release too. Mag release is pretty cool. It's a dual ambidextrous. So not only for your index finger, left and right, but also for your thumb too. So that is left, right, center. And I'm working on making one that works with a box rotor too, in case you decide to mod your box rotor and put on your EMF.
Okay, that's a thing. All right. See, I'm learning. Because like I said before, I'm the guy that mounts a bucket on the top of his hopper, and that's what I need.
Yeah, it's different. So I run a box rotor on my dam when I want to put volume out to do some air or whatever. And with the First Strike rounds being so accurate as they are, it kind of changes gameplay a lot.
I hate them.
I know everybody has their gripe with certain things about them. And
well, when you walk around, when was Living Legends here? That was May. I'm still walking around the field, and there's First Strike crowns everywhere. So
that's my gripe with it for sure. I mean, the fact that they don't break down, they don't make them out of something that breaks down it doesn't make sense totally.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I don't like First Strikes and Final Battles, period. I don't mind them any other point in time. I've been hit with them. I've been domed. I've been literally hit in the ear to where I fell to the ground. But Final Battle, no.
Yeah, I don't use them at Final Battle either, actually. So I totally get that. The way I look at it is like a lot of the markers nowadays that are coming out are so over-engineered to the point where that they're only doing a little bit to them each time. And the demand for better products are going to drive the sport. I mean, the increase of accuracy and distance you get from a First Strike says a lot. That's a big increase in technology for our sport. And as things go on and develop, it could become more popular as long as the cost goes down, and that will help with some of the demand too. And with the patent being lifted recently, it could create some competition in the market to drive that cost down a little bit. But I don't know, it's very traditional use round ball. I get it. I play round ball too. I have a 180R, love shooting round ball out of it. But things change over time, and also there's just different parts of the sport. I mean, it's a tactical sport. Mechanical's making a big comeback.
I love my mech. I love my mech.
Yep, definitely making. There's complete. There's complete tournaments built around mech tournaments now. So it's and they're attended big time. So definitely cockers are back, and other mechanical markers. So it's a different world. Go from something with a battery to I went from something without a battery to something with a battery, and then played between. I mean, I like my battery. I know GI doesn't like me having things with batteries because I am hell on a marker. Last time I used the Defender, we were out at official paintball, and I basically was pouring the water out of the hopper. So I fried a board again. That's the only problem. Mechanical markers, damn, you can just go take them through the water. Let's keep going. Shoot them a couple times, blast the crap out, and just keep going. You know, everybody's with the Emacs and stuff like that. Those are popular as all hell right now. And then a lot of people are doing the MagFed. You know, you still got the SAR-12s that are running around a lot. You got, I mean, all the different kits. I mean, Simon even made kits so you can do MagFed out of Cockers. You know, freaking gorgeous. You know, yeah. So I mean, it's nice that there's all the different aspects to the sport, like you said. First strikes, the MagFed, the mechanical. It's a lot of fun.
It definitely changes the play style up a lot. I mean, you have limited ammo on you, but it's more accurate. So it isn't about volume at that point.
Yeah, he said he fell in, and man. So Super Game in Oregon this year, I came around a corner to try to get into the castle in Blackwoods. And as I came around the corner with another kid in front of me, I probably shouldn't run around the corner, but there's 6 guys with first strikes just unloaded on me. It was brutal. It was brutal. They're probably about 12 feet away. And it sucked. But I got my beads.
Guys, I hate to say it, but I have to jump off for a little bit myself.
Fine.
I have a team meeting with the Valkyries, so.
All right, Kelly. But needless to say, you are hereby unfriended until after Monster Game.
Why is that?
Because you're on the wrong team.
I will be dressed in a yellow tutu with something funky coming out my head. Who knows this time? And I'll have my birthday sash, my birthday crown. I might even get some damn balloons. On the field.
All right. Well, hey, it'll still make you a better target.
When am I not everybody's
favorite? No doubt. No doubt. All right. Well, you take it easy, girl. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you guys. I love you all. Everybody have a great night.
All right, you take it easy. Bye. All right. So so what's your favorite field to play, Matt?
So far I really liked going to Super Game Indiana. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on the name right now. Sherwood Forest, that's what it is. Sorry. That field was sweet. I mean, there's just nothing like that. First walking out onto that field and just seeing it, like all the bunkers and the way it is and the terrain and everything.
He's done a Jimmy, how you doing, sir? He's done it's a gorgeous field. It is definitely a gorgeous field. I have other issues with the place, but we'll just leave it at that. But it is a gorgeous field. I can't tell you it's not. I mean, the place is it's very nice. It's always been fun to play, but I see what you mean by other things though too, because like when we played, like the paint was all oval. It was so rough hoppers were jamming the whole day. Like it made it for a rough game, but you just deal and figure it out. Just kind of nature. Yeah, weather has a lot to do. Weather has so much to do with fucking paint. Yeah. And then let alone sometimes you get to the field and the air conditioner wasn't left on and the reefer trailer's 90 degrees and oh fuck.
Yeah. That is
a lot of shit happens.
Is that they're not affected by that as much, if at all. But
yeah, because the motherfuckers are hard as hell anyways. Anyhow,
but I went to Skirmish Ion this year too. That was pretty wild. That was my first time. Yeah.
That event you'll find if you check out the Mad Frog Paintball YouTube channel. You will find a video we did a major road trip. We went to the Tippmann factory and everything. It's a multi-part video series, I think. But Ion was when we pulled into Ion. You look to the left and you're like, oh, there's some campsites. Cool. Where's the front gate? And you kept driving and you kept driving and there's some more campsites. Oh, there's campsites on the right. And you kept driving and you kept driving. Oh, here's the front gate. What the fuck? There's so many people.
Yeah. It took my breath away when that gate dropped.
What side were you on? Were you on the Allied or?
Yeah. First time I got to go for Allied. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, I've played multiple times on the Warsaw side, and I've gotten to play Allieds a couple. The last 2 times I attended, I got to play the Warsaw side. And it was the Allied side. And that when that boat door drops, oh my God, it is just. I don't know how I made it as far as I made it without getting hit. Because there is so much paint in the air. You dive down, lay behind that bunker, and you just look up and you can see all the paint. And it's just like, I got to move. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
So.
It really, I mean, there's no other way to describe it. It takes your breath away because the first time you see that coming at you, you're like, oh, wow. And then you drop down, rush out of there as fast as you can, either hook a left or a right or go dive right in the straight bunker. And then you just hunker down and try to get through it. But I was kind of surprised that I didn't get hit as much as I thought I would have. But it was funny, though. Before the game even started, we were sitting there waiting for the timer to stop. And I think I was the first person hit out of all 4,000 people there. The stray ball comes flying up over and hits me right in the shoulder. And I was like, it's like 3 minutes before the game started. And they were saying that the Germans just get bored and shoot over just for fun.
Yeah.
Once they hear
I'm curious to what their numbers were this year. I'm curious to what their numbers were this year because a lot of the numbers are down at a lot of events. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's just the fact that people don't have the extra money, or if they've discovered that they can go do something else that doesn't cost them that much. I don't know.
Yeah, we got rained out even the second day, and honestly, like. I think Legends was the only game I've been to this year that didn't get rained out. So I think that might have part of it, like a little bit part to play in it, right? Because you look at the forecast, you're like, I'm not spending all this money on this game.
Right. People don't pre-reg. They'll pay the extra $20 to do it the weekend of. You know what I mean? Because the weather might be bad. Let's not pre-reg. Who knows? And then you can't set a game up right because you don't. Yeah, it's. The industry is crazy right now. It sucks.
Yeah, and I mean, games are more expensive because everything's expensive right now. So,
definitely,
for sure.
Yeah, I am coming up on 4% on my phone left here. So eventually, we're gonna have to call this show over pretty fast. But we're gonna keep playing it out while we can. What else you want to talk about, Matt? What else did you do at Ion? So you camped out there with other people or?
I didn't camp. I'm not much of a camper as far as go. It's a little bit difficult.
Well, what I do isn't really called camping either. I mean, I've got a full-size bus. I mean, I've got a bed. I've got a Tempur-Pedic mattress. I'm set. So I get the whole not wanting to camp thing. Yeah, I get the whole not wanting to camp thing. I get that. I definitely do. So what did you check out the players party and stuff? Because that's usually pretty freaking crazy, man.
This being my first time, I didn't really know what to expect, so I can't say I planned very well for everything. It was very hot, so it took a lot of energy to be out there in the open field for the beach storming too. So I can't even say I had a ton of field time. I was like totally satisfied though because of how intense it was.
It's something else. It is definitely something else. It's a big rush. And then the way we did it not the last time before last, with stopping off on the road trip and stuff. I mean, we hit we literally did the Tippmann factory. We kind of took the freaking place over. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time getting there kind of the long way, but it was Ion was definitely one that I always want to do again. We didn't go this year. I've been concentrating on some build projects and some other things I've been trying to get done so that this winter is a little more comfortable traveling. But you know what? I am kicking it down. So what's you going to be at Monster Game, Matt?
I am. I'm going to be at Monster Game. Yeah.
Are you
so-
setting up a booth, or are you just going to be just hanging out and having fun?
I'm not quite big enough to be able to just afford like
well.
the vendor fees and everything.
Alright.
So, but I'll be there, and if somebody wants something, like feel free to find me. But I'm going to be on.
There you go.
I play on a Michigan Immortals, so
There you guys go. What team you playing for?
yellow.
Whatever.
It wasn't my choice. It's my team.
Red or dead. No, whatever. Last year we played yellow. This year somebody asked us to play red first, pulled a favor, and hey, that's what we're doing. We're gonna have some fun with it. But needless to say, my phone is at like 3%. I want to say thank you for everyone for joining us. Thank you for Super Game East is coming up. I don't know, man. The last time I was at Super Game East, it was 114 degrees. Okay.
Nope.
And the locals were like, "Oh, that's nothing." They were like, it was nothing. I can't operate. I had air conditioning in my tent. Okay. I could not operate at that temperature. The humidity was ridiculous.
That's terrible.
But I love that field. It's definitely a lot of fun. And yes, as Will McVeigh says, join us for Together Tomorrow, brought to you by Mad Frog Militia, Q106, and a bunch of other awesome sponsors. All right. We're putting this event on to benefit suicide awareness. All right. We all are here today, and we're all together today. We can all be together tomorrow. Okay. It's never a good thing to go that far. But with that being said, please join us. Check out the website. Matt, thank you for joining us tonight. Check out the website, madfrogpaintball.com. Hit the link Together Tomorrow. If you can't attend, please make a donation so we can, help out a good cause and get some more awareness and keep everybody around. But with that being said, thank you everyone for joining us. And I made it to 1%. All right.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, everybody take it easy. And Dill, thank you very much for pushing the buttons in the background. Check out Aaron Dill Media, everybody. And take us out of here.